hundreds of thousands of your tax dollars are going to support strip clubs.
KCRA 3's Mike LUERY has been investigating. Joins us now with this exclusive report. Mike.
That's right, Golston. The support comes in the form of tax vouchers through California's Enterprise Zone program. It's been around for more than 25 years, but wait till you see how it's being used now. The goal is to stimulate the economy. But is this really where your tax dollars should be going? This is Gold Club Centerfolds, a Rancho Cordova strip club. The owner here is the recipient of these tax voucher certificates authorized by the state of California, giving him a $37,000 tax break for servers and waitresses at the club, and even the sales clerks at his XXX rated video store.
That's the credit that you're getting.
Wow.
Yeah, $37,000.
They don't even make that much money.
If Mark Boyle sounds surprised by his tax windfall, it's because he didn't seek it out. Instead, he was approached by tax consultants who filed all the paperwork for him, and they get a piece of the pie.
I get the money as a tax break. The company gets the money to do the paperwork. The state of California gets little or nothing from me.
And it's all perfectly legal. Under California's Enterprise Zone program, businesses receive hiring credits for disabled veterans or economically disadvantaged individuals. And Mark Boyles isn't complaining about getting these tax credits from the state of California.
I'm loving this deal, but I don't see where it necessarily makes sense for the taxpayer.
This program has gone horribly astray.
Critics like the California Labor Federation condemn the Enterprise Zone program, calling it indefensible.
Instead of creating good jobs that the state of California needs for economic recovery, it's basically a tax giveaway to strip clubs.
And not just Gold Club centerfolds, but also Deja Vu showgirls. This Rancho Cordova club received at least 14 Enterprise Zone tax vouchers, according to documents obtained by KCRA 3 from the California Labor Federation. And it's not just strip clubs taking part in the program. Beneficiaries also include big companies like Costco, Federal Express, and Campbell's Soup, which, despite the help, is still shutting down its Sacramento facility.
The Enterprise Zone works in funny ways.
Governor Jerry Brown is trying to phase out the Enterprise Zone program.
I don't think strip clubs are what comes to most people's minds when you talk about economic development and job creation.
The governor's office notes that Enterprise Zones cost the state of California $750 million in lost tax revenue every year. But businesses like American River Packaging in Sacramento support the program. This company makes corrugated boxes for food and beverage customers, including Blue Diamond almonds.
And the Enterprise Zone tax credit was a huge factor in us keeping the location here in California.
American River Packaging elected to close its Nevada facility and reinvest in Sacramento thanks to the tax credits.
The Enterprise Zone tax credits have allowed us to reinvest in the business, and every dollar that we save, we put it through employment, through training, and through capitalization of our business that makes it a little bit more competitive.
But the Enterprise Zone tax credits are losing their political support, and even some recipients are openly questioning who really benefits.
Yeah, this is free money, basically, and that's probably not reasonable.
Well, Mark Boyle's tax consultant sent us a statement today saying he supports the program, which he credits with creating thousands of jobs in areas of high unemployment. Well, Governor Brown doesn't agree. He wants to eliminate Enterprise Zones over 5 years and replace them with a sales tax exemption to buy manufacturing equipment. As for those strip clubs, well, the governor's office tells me they would no longer be eligible under his plan.
It's a lot of money that's just kind of going to this program. I mean, if our viewers wanted to see who exactly is getting the tax vouchers, there's a way to kind of go down the list and see who's on.
Well, it's not easy because you won't find any of that information online. In fact, I just found these vouchers arrived just hours ago, as a matter of fact, after weeks of Public Record Act requests, and we'll show you how California compares to other states when it comes to transparency in government spending.
Took a lot of digging. Good job. All right, thanks, Mike.
We're going to make a left at this next tree.
Address we're heading to is a convicted felon, and he has 6 guns registered in his name. Smith & Wesson 45.
Agents from the Department of Justice are rolling out, hitting the streets, searching for weapons like these.
A Glock 23, pump-action shotgun. We found them plastered inside walls, where you have to actually take the wall apart to find guns.
The Department of Justice is targeting more than 40,000 guns like these, weapons in the hands of people prohibited by law from having them.
This isn't designed to take guns away from law-abiding individuals.
What the program is designed to do is take guns away from people who have lost the right to bear arms. People like this man. He has a restraining order against him because of a domestic violence incident.
He'll be booked in Placer County Jail tonight.
Agents say they found this semi-automatic handgun inside the man's Roseville home, and that's not all.
2 magazines that were loaded with .45 caliber ammunition, so the possession of the ammunition is an additional charge.
He now faces felony charges for violating a court order that specifically stated he could not own a gun. And it's not just people who violate court orders who are forbidden from owning firearms, but also convicted felons and the mentally ill. Under California law, they have lost the right to own guns. There are some 20,000 of them in our state, and not a lot of people looking for them.
The Department of Justice has only 33 agents statewide to look for illegal weapons. That's less than 1 agent for every California county. As a result, the lack of money and manpower has created a huge backlog of cases.
We can only do about 2,500 to 3,000 cases a year.
Firearms Chief Steve Lindley estimates it would take 3 years and at least $25 million to clear the backlog.
Law enforcement efforts directed specifically at criminals, we're all for that.
Sam Paredes is with Gun Owners of California. His group supports the crackdown, but questions the need for more agents.
There is definitely a more efficient way for the government to approach this, and that is for the Department of Justice to partner with local law enforcement agencies, police departments, and sheriff's offices.
The Department of Justice says it's already doing that in Sacramento, Stockton, and other cities, but still needs more manpower.
We're working full-time all the time, and the number is still growing.
In Sacramento, Mike LUERY, KCRA 3, 19.